Today, I told you that we were going to do some OBS related stuff and mainly try to focus on that. So today I have my truck up on the lift behind me, as you can see. I wanted to show you about how to possibly put a plastic front tank in your truck. Now this only works on certain trucks, so you have to have a long bed. Will not work on the short bed trucks, and that is because of the cab interference. So you don't have enough room between the cab and the rear axle for this tank. So let me show you the tank and I'll show you how I put it in. This is the 23 gallon, some people call it 22, polycarbonate front tank. As you can see, it's got a little bit of a smaller nose on the front here, a much larger hole for the fuel sending unit, and it's a little bit bigger here in the back. So this still fits up into the factory location of a 19-gallon steel front tank. Uses the same vent if you're diesel, and this is a diesel only tank. You cannot use this on a gasoline truck without some serious modifications to the sending unit. So that brings me to the next step here. This tank uses its own sending unit. It is specific to this tank. It is no longer reproduced by Ford. So if you have one of these tanks and you can't find a sending unit, I found a place that sells a sending unit for this. It is a whole drop-in assembly. I will post a link to that in the caption area of this video. So you can still buy the lock ring and the gasket to put the tank in. So that is still available. And the last I checked, so is the grommet for this vent. So let's take a look underneath the truck here. So the tank straps are also not reproduced for this tank. And as you can see, there's a line right here. This is the factory strap location. It would go diagonal across the tank. This strap is actually for the 19-gallon tank, but works with a longer bolt, as you can see right there. So you can make that work. As for the rear tank strap, this is also a 19-gallon tank strap, which I've reshaped. And it also works if you go to the parts store and find another tank strap that has a stud. So I just built a little bit of an extension there. And this tank fits up in here. It's been in this truck for years now, and it's never given me any issues other than, the typical sending unit crap that these things do with, gumming up the sending unit and it not working. However, it does still use the factory filler neck for the 19-gallon tank, and like I said, it fits the vent also. So you have increased capacity if you can find one, that is. And these were factory on certain 7.3 trucks that were regular cab, long bed trucks. And they had to be a 7.3 Powerstroke, automatic or manual. So not all these trucks got this tank. So if you are looking for one of these tanks, you can find them in junkyards, salvage yards, guys parting them out, because this tank is also discontinued from Ford. But this gives you an extra 4 gallons of carrying capacity over the factory tank. And I've actually squeezed about 25 gallons into this when it was bone dry. So if you're looking for an increase in fuel carrying capacity, this is the way to go. This is not to be confused with the aftermarket tanks that use the metal tabs to hold the sending units in. I do not recommend using those because I've had issues where the screws actually strip out the plastic that hold the sender in. I've also had issues where the tank isn't the correct depth and it pushes on the bottom of the sending unit and breaks the fuel hat inside. And then I've also had problems with leaking. So for a polycarbonate front tank, this is definitely the best choice that you have right now. So another thing to add is, like I said before, these only fit in long bed trucks, regular cab long bed, super cab long bed, crew cab long bed. These will also not fit in a cabin chassis due to the width of the tank. As you may not know, the frames are narrower on the cabin chassis trucks. So you can't stuff this tank in between the frame rail and the drive shaft. It's just way too close. I tried it on my F-Superduty, and that's why this tank's here, and I could not use it. So thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button for more OBS related content. I plan on going over some more stuff here in the next couple days. I have a gimbal coming to help me with my stability issues. So hopefully that'll help me out with videoing me and then also videoing the project I'm working on. So hit the like button, hit subscribe, and let me know if you need anything also. Like I said, the email is provided in the About area of my channel. So check it out and give us an opportunity to maybe show you some stuff about these trucks. Thanks for watching.